Hi guys, it's Steph here from the Rochambeau Library. I'm manager of Rochambeau and systems coordinator for Providence Community Library. Tonight, every Tuesday and Thursday at 7, I'm reading from Neil Pasricha's The Book of Even More Awesome, with permission by the author. I like to end the day with some positive stories and some good, awesome feelings we might have for different things that we do throughout our day. So, without further ado, I'm going to be reading tonight, starting with a chapter called Flavor Pockets. As you know, I love food and I love to talk about food and hear about food. So, I'm going to share with you a chapter on flavor pockets, and maybe you can relate. Brother, I've made a lot of macaroni. Yes, for a 4-year period back in college, I became a kitchen whiz at cracking open that flimsy cardboard box of thin, rock-hard noodles, boiling them up to a perfect al dente, and stirring in that magical ratio of milk, butter, and pre-packed cheesy powder to get it just right. Now, everyone has their own slightly altered recipe for box macaroni. Some like it thin and milky, while others prefer it bright radioactive orange. Some like butter, some margarine, and some love those handfuls of chopped up weenies. However, no matter how you whip up your noodly batch, I'm guessing you love biting into a surprise flavor patch of undissolved cheesy powder hidden amongst the creamy deliciousness. Yes, every time I scarf down a bowl, no matter how much stirring I've done, there's always that delicious hidden pocket waiting for me like an old friend. Flavor pockets are those delicious sweet spots in the middle of your meal that suddenly explode like firework finales in your mouth. If you're with me here, then come on, let's go nuts and count down 5 of the finest. Number 5, the fat glob of guacamole hiding in your burrito. When you're sitting in the cramped corner of a dusty Mexican joint, slowly peeling the tinfoil off your burrito, chomping at the blackened chicken chunks, lime seasoned rice, and salty pinto beans, it's an amazing feeling when you unearth a treasure trove of chunky guacamole from the dark inner fold at the back. Note, also applies to surprise sour cream squirts. Number 4, that one bright red chip coated in seasoning. Clearly, the factory foreman at the Dorito plant fell asleep at his station and accidentally kicked an industrial sized tin of zesty barbecue onto the assembly line. Sure, material costs shot up, the line was shut down for maintenance, and several union grievances were filed. But it all ended with you savoring a deliciously bright red salty and super saturated chip. Mmm, sounds so good. Number 3, oh, this is a good one. The giant cookie dough chunk lost in a spoonful of ice cream. Fancy ice cream is a frozen clump with swirling lumps of caramel ribbons, candy coated pralines, and marshmallow globs. Yes, all those wacky tastes are stuck in there like Han Solo in a slab of carbonite, and it's up to you, the Luke Skywalker of the 7-Eleven bench, to grit your teeth, furrow your brow, and get digging to help them break free of their frozen shackles. Number 2, that one lettuce leaf completely drenched in Caesar dressing. Girl, the best part about sliding a creamy leaf of romaine down your throat is that the green leaf actually gets rid of some of the guilt. I think this is what the doctor had in mind, you say to your friends, while thick, creamy dressing drips down your chin onto the tablecloth. High in fiber. And number 1, I agree with this. Absolutely 100%. Number 1 here, the clump of brown sugar in anything home baked. This rare find gets top spot. Sometimes there's a secret glob of pure brown sugar in the peanut butter cookie oatmeal muffin, or slice of banana bread at grandma's house. Remember, not even the oven could prevent the sugary jewel from succeeding in its lifelong quest to tantalize your taste buds. Yes, flavor pockets are a nice little highlight in the middle of your meal. When those random bites surprise and delight, just close your eyes, tip your head, and savor every single molecule of flavor coating all the cracks and corners of your mouth. Awesome. Flavor pockets, the brown sugar. It's all so true and really makes us feel good. The second chapter I'm going to read tonight. We all might be experiencing this working from home and using different devices throughout the day. This one is called When Your Laptop or Cell Phone is Just About to Die, but you manage to run and plug it in before it completely shuts off. Warning beeps and flashing battery icons try hard to get your attention. To me, they're like death row prisoners being escorted down a dim hallway with green ceramic tiles and cinder block walls. They're in baggy orange jumpsuits and shackles, hands behind their back, guards on both sides, just screaming for help before they're strapped to the chair. I want to live! Stop the insanity! Your heart aches, but sometimes there's nothing you can do. You're in a bus on a long ride home or out at a restaurant for a birthday dinner. You forgot to plug them in before you left, so you stare helplessly as the juice zaps their veins, the light bulb dims, and they go quiet and disappear into blackness. You sigh and toss them in your backpack or just hold their heavy, lifeless body in your hands. Say some quiet words or wipe away tears. Other times, you're the pricey, hard-nosed attorney filing a last-minute appeal and rushing down to prison with court-signed paperwork before someone flips the switch. You run into your apartment, plug it into the wall, or borrow a friend's car adapter at the last second. At moments like this, there is a strong celebration as the charge icon flashes on, flashes strong, and breathes in new life. Awesome. That happens a lot when your cell phone is about to, go bye-bye. You want to get that plugged in immediately, or finding random outlets. I went to Disney World last year and my sister and I were plugging in random places at Disney trying to charge our phones because we're taking pictures and videos all day when we were on our trip. And the last chapter tonight, very short. I like to end with a short one to get you thinking. This one comes in handy if we're getting a little lazy these days or at the end of our long day at work. Picking things up with your feet. Embrace your inner monkey. Dirty crumpled socks, dropped Doritos, rogue pen caps. We see you there. Yes, we see you right in the crosshairs of our toes, and we're about to scoop you up with a good old-fashioned foot scrunch. Bending over is overrated. Picking things up with your feet is awesome. We've all done it. That is my reading tonight. 3 little sections from the book of Even More Awesome, read with permission of author Neil Pasricha. Make sure to join me Thursday at 7 o'clock for another 3 readings of this amazing book of awesome things and awesome feelings. Be sure to subscribe to our YouTube channel. Providence Community Library is working hard to bring you services during our closure. We have story times, art, crafts, coloring, and lots of informational sessions by our amazing staff of librarians and library specialists. Make sure to tune in every day for something new. I'll see you again on Thursday night at 7 o'clock. Once again, I'm Steph from the Rochambeau Library and Systems Coordinator for Providence Community Libraries. See you soon and have a great, awesome night. Maybe full of some flavor packets. And don't forget, use your feet to try to pick something up. Good night.